In a stunning turn of events that has thrown French politics into turmoil, President Trump ally and far-right leader Marine Le Pen has been barred from running for public office for the next 5 years. A Paris court delivered the ruling after finding her guilty of embezzling European Union funds, a decision that shatters her long-standing ambition of claiming the presidency in 2027. Alongside the ban, Le Pen received a 4-year prison sentence, 2 years suspended, to be served under house arrest, and was ordered to pay a 100,000 euros $108 fine. Her party, National Rally RN, was also hit with a €2 million fine for its role in misusing €4.1 million in European Parliament funds. The court's presiding judge, Bénédicte de Pertuis, did not mince words, calling Le Pen's actions a serious and lasting attack on the rules of democratic life in Europe, but especially in France. According to the ruling, the immediate prohibition on her candidacy was necessary to prevent public unrest, arguing that allowing a convicted embezzler to run for office could spark democratic instability. Le Pen immediately rejected the ruling, calling it a political decision on French TV and vowing to appeal. She insisted that the verdict violated the rule of law and her right to legal recourse under the European Convention of Human Rights. The decision has ignited outrage among her supporters, with Jordan Bardella, Le Pen's protege and current president of RN, launching a petition in her defense. Bardella urged the French public to mobilize peacefully against what he called an unjust condemnation, warning that the verdict was not just an attack on Le Pen, but on French democracy itself. Marianne Maréchal, Le Pen's niece, and a member of the European Parliament for a rival far-right party, echoed this sentiment, insisting that her aunt's only crime was leading the nationalist movement toward victory. Le Pen remained calm when entering the courtroom, but grew visibly agitated as the judge spent over an hour outlining the details of the embezzlement scheme. The court found that she had misused European Parliament funds by falsely classifying several RN employees, including her personal assistant and bodyguard, as parliamentary assistants. The fraudulent activity spanned more than 11 years, with more than €4 million in EU funds improperly funneled into RN operations in France. This verdict deals a fatal blow to her aspirations of winning the presidency at her 4th attempt in 2027, an election that would have been her best shot, given President Emmanuel Macron's ineligibility for a 3rd consecutive term. The ruling has sparked international reactions, particularly from Le Pen's allies in right-wing European politics. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban quickly posted "Je suis Marine" on social media in a show of solidarity, while Italian far-right leader Matteo Salvini also condemned the decision. Even the Trump administration has weighed in, with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance openly backing right-wing movements in Europe and previously showing support for leaders like Le Pen and Germany's anti-immigration AfD party. The Kremlin also took the opportunity to criticize Europe, with Russian officials claiming that Le Pen's conviction was an example of the West trampling on democratic norms. At home, the ruling has divided political figures, with some even outside Le Pen's party expressing concern over the severity of the punishment. French Justice Minister Gérald Darmanin, a member of Macron's government, had previously stated that barring a leading opposition figure from elections would be profoundly shocking. The case also adds to a long history of financial scandals in French politics. Former President Nicolas Sarkozy, for instance, has faced multiple convictions for corruption and influence peddling, receiving a prison sentence in 2021, though he avoided actual jail time by wearing a GPS tracking ankle bracelet. With Le Pen's political career now in limbo, the ruling leaves the future of the French far-right movement uncertain. National Rally has gained significant traction in recent years, transforming from a fringe nationalist party into a serious contender for power. Without Le Pen leading the charge, the question now is whether her successor can maintain the party's momentum, or if this verdict will cripple its chances in 2027 and beyond. One thing is clear: this is a defining moment in French politics, and its impact will be felt for years to come. This has been brought to you by In the Know News, where we keep you informed on the stories shaping our world. If you found this report insightful, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more in-depth analysis on global affairs.